outside wall.
He's going to pass nearly 3 cars down that front straightaway, and he's going to get them all done with. What amazing.
Lead to the inside goes Logan Cloudman is going to touch in. Pit press sideways. What a save.
Looks to the outside as Trunkgate goes off. De Jong into second place.
Going for the switchback. Oh, pinpoint driving.
It's Howley down to the inside.
Trying this contact though.
Slide left of the racetrack. Chris Renner drives it back down underneath, and he takes that second spot right back. Joker goes to Garrett Lowe.
Garrett Lowe should take victory with all that contact. He's going to try and make the move around the outside the parabolica. That's not going to work, but he's going to try and get the cut back here. Get the run out the parabolica. That's beautifully done there. Michael Schumacher, there's a little bit of door banging as well.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Shut Up and Race. It's going to be Bristol 150 laps, street stocks. Oh yeah, we're getting ready to go. It's Shut Up and Race, and we are doing a Keystone race tonight. And what does that mean? Well, normally these guys don't have any tires at all. Tonight, they get a set, and you know they're going to beat them up here on this little half-mile track. Very, very cool. Can't wait to watch this. A lot of names I'm very familiar with. I just can't wait to see him out on track one more time. A couple of people. Patrick Smith, who was kind of my contact guy. He warned us there's some snowstorms or some heavy storms out there, and it looks like he lost connection. So we're gonna see what's going on out there. Right now, these guys right in the middle of a driver's meeting. So we're gonna be right back, and we'll get this thing going right around the corner. And we are back. You see on the left-hand side of the screen the running order during practice. Jacob Nostad in the 97, top gunner, last week's winner here at Shut Up and Race. And speaking of last week's winner, I think we should take a peek and take a look at the point standings coming in tonight. You see there, the 97, Jacob Nostad. We just talked about him. He is up front, and he is dominating the season. 5 different wins so far. 5 races run. Pretty decent start to his season. And we look at the rest of the field there. My goodness, Bud riding there. He is right there as well. 5 races won, a couple of top 5s, 4 top 10s for him, and the list goes on and on. A couple of big shout outs to guys that I've known for a long time. We got Justin Pinnell out there. We call him JP. Always have, always will. JP's running 4th in points. Jeff Sternberger, Virgin. He is running in 5th. Philip Martin, 6th in points. And Patrick Smith. We talked about him. It looks like his system is down. He did have some heavy storms. He told me about it earlier on. And all of a sudden I saw him disconnect. So it looks like the storms may have gotten worse for Patrick Smith. May not be able to join us here tonight. Brad Becker, Jonathan Cross, and Cody Herbert. They round out the top 10 here for Shut Up and Race. Guys getting ready to go back out, do a little bit more practicing, get ready to go, and that means that we have enough time to bring you the anthem. Guys, we're going to be right back. Get ready because qualifying is around the corner, and I'm ready to bring you all of the action here from Bristol Motor Speedway. And we are back live once again. My name is Chris, up in the booth, getting ready to go with Shut Up and Race. Again, we've got some street stock action here at Bristol. Gonna be a good one, and I am super excited. This is my inaugural run here on Turn 3 Racing Network, getting ready to go. Firing it up, if you will, and I am more than ready. Got a lot of names out there looking to take the green flag of this one. So far, 22 out on track. 23 is a possibility. Patrick Smith still not able to reconnect to service. So we watch for him. Hopefully he's able to get back in there and get it on tonight. Meanwhile, let's talk a little bit about the track. Right now, track temperature 85 degrees, air temperature 84. Expect that track to warm up just a little bit as these guys start wearing in the groove. And as of right now, that groove is a little bit up from the bottom line, about halfway. We just watched the 62 of Jeff Steenberger, or Bergen, rather, excuse me. Jeff was just a little bit higher than the very bottom. And you see what happens right there? He got down below the 8 and onto the apron with the left-hand turns. He almost lost that 62, able to hold on to it. And that is what it's going to be all about here tonight. One thing to keep in mind, these guys are running a fixed set. The only difference I was told was something with the fuel. So the fuel is going to be different. I have managed to race with a few of the guys that are out there tonight. Can't wait to see them out there and running again. And I do want to take a special look at one car. There it is, the Turn 3 Network car, man. Danny Valenzuela out there in his 04. Making us proud, Danny. We do have just a little ways to go before we drop into qualifying. Did want to mention again that they will have one set of tires here tonight. Normally these guys do not take any tires during the race tonight. It's called a Keystone race. They have 3 of them in the season, and this is one where they get to take tires. Would like to send a special shout out to my good friend Rick, who is going to join me in the booth tonight. Unable to do so. Feeling a little under the weather, but I hope you feel better. Get yourself better real fast. We got another one tomorrow night with Racing for a Cause. Speaking of other races, these guys have already run quite a few of them. Tonight is going to make race number 6. They started off the season at Myrtle Beach. Then they went to South Boston, ISM, Martinsville, Lucas Oil, and that brings us here to Bristol. Next week, they're going to be at Concord, Rockingham, Watkins Glen the week after that, Iowa, Southern National, and they rounded out at Richmond. Nice little 12-week schedule for these guys, and it looks like their longest race is the last race of the season at 112.5 miles tonight. We're posted for 79.95. Call it 80. We're going to call it 80 here at Bristol. As we slowly get the car sounds back up, we are getting ready to go. Qualifying starting right around the corner. Qualifying bar is up. They've got 5 minutes to qualify before we drop that green flag. Just waiting for the first cars to come out on track. And it looks like we've got the 97 of Jacob Notstedt. Now Jacob has to take an EOL out there tonight because he won last week. Previous week's winner takes an EOL. So it'll be interesting to see what the 97 does. He was fastest during practice. He's been fastest through the whole season. Nobody's been able to pick him off. The 97 getting it done. 97 shuts her down. We move to the number 40. That's Bud Reedner. And Bud in that old Milwaukee red number 40. It's a Pontiac. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen Pontiac on a race car in a long time. And Bud crosses the line, takes 5th. JP, Justin Pinnell, first place so far in his number 60. At Mean Streets Motorsports. Out there trying to preserve that pole. With a really nice run for JP at 17.451. He shuts her down. Out on track right now, the 01. That's Joshua Taylor. Taylor sporting the SFR paint scheme. And he is just bumped out of 3rd just now. Jacob decided to come around and finish a lap. He is in 2nd. That knocked Joshua out of 3rd, back down into 4th spot. JP, Justin Pinnell, able to hold on to the pole so far. Couple of cars still out there. Larry Vick out there in his number 48. And 48 shutting it down. Not liking what he was seeing. Philip Martin. He is out on track so far. He's qualified 6th and seems to have parked it. Couple of guys still out there not having taken a qualifying run. Right now we're on Cody Hubrin. And Cody is out there in his black and orange number 20. This is his warm-up lap, trying to get his car up to speed. Roger has some money on the turn 3 driver being out of this race. And Roger, you have to pick a lap. Those are the rules. So sorry. Jacob, if you're out there and you're going to have fun, buddy, that is all the shout out you need. Get out there, get yourself wheeling around some tracks. Have some fun. So far, during practice, I was noticing these cars handling pretty decent. Just as I say that, Cody pushes a little too hard, pushes himself into the wall right before the start-finish line. So he's going to settle for a 15th here in qualifying. Dante Curtis pulls his number 03 in. Patrick Langley out on track, and that beautiful Stars and Bars 977, and he is trying to get it done. First lap of 25.894. That's a practice lap, trying to get her up to speed. This one's going to count. Patrick Langley. That is a beautiful paint job, guys. Across the start finish line with a time of 17.633. Did not count that lap though, so you got to run them clean. The 977 trying to make one count here as he crosses into turn 3 and 4. Ooh, gets a little squirrely coming off from 4. The 977 comes across the start finish line with a 17.674. Still not counting, so maybe he had a couple of issues and was just trying to iron them out just a little bit. Meanwhile, Danny Valenzuela, boy, you should think I would know that one. He did end up qualifying his 04 car in 18th spot. Looks like we have a couple of drivers who have not taken qualifying. Oh, we got one more. Looks like he's going to come out in his 192. That's Jonathan Grissop. And Jonathan settles for a 21st as it is the end of qualifying. As these cars get ready to grid up, we'll put on a little music. And Patrick Smith joining us in the chat on YouTube, meaning that storm must have taken him out. Pat, I'm very sorry to hear that, bud. If you're able to get back on, please feel free. Join me up in the booth here, as your race is probably not going to happen, and that is really unfortunate. And there we go. So let's go over the qualifying order. In first place tonight, taking the pole, man, I cannot believe it. JP, Justin Pinnell, first place in his number 60 car. And on his outside, first row, Dante Curtis. Toggle, there we go. Jacob Notestad in the number 97, starting in third. He does have an EOL. He'll be going to the end of the field. Gary Etchen in the number 8, starting in fourth. Joshua Taylor going to be starting fifth. Bud Redner is going to be starting in sixth place, outside third row. Philip Martin going to be starting in seventh on the inside, and Jeff Bergen in eighth on the outside. Mike Todd and Blaine Dockery going to be starting that fifth row. Eddie Eckhoff starting in 11th in his number 51. DJ Weltmeyer going to be starting in 12th. In 13th, it's Damon Eckhoff. And in 14th, it's Sire Opp. Starting 15th, Cody Hubrid. And Jonathan Cross going to be starting in 16th. Jason Rodenbush going to be starting in 17th. Danny Valenzuela. Hello, Danny. Going to be starting in 18th position. Thomas Frisch going to be starting in 19th. And Brad, the Taz Becker, going to be starting in 20th in his number 27. In 21st, it's Jonathan Grissop. And Patrick Smith, we know, unfortunately, not able to go. Patrick Langley also looks like he may not be out there. Maybe he is. What's going on? I don't know. 23rd, Patrick Langley. Justin Tooth in 24th. And running shotgun on the field is number 48, Larry Vick. A big field here And I am excited to bring you all the action. Pace car lights are off. Holy cow, we're going to unleash a bunch of cars here in Bristol. Getting set for 150 laps. JP, Justin Pinnell, going to be in charge of the field on the drop of the green flag. Can't wait to get this one going. Guys, I'm excited. It's been a little while since I've been in the booth. Bear with me. It's all going to come back. And here we go. Pace car drops down. Half a mile track getting ready to be conquered by some street stocks. And we are green. JP, Justin Pinnell, soars into turn number 1. These street stocks are trying to get up to speed. And JP's got the number 46. That's Philip Martin. He's right behind him, but the 03 putting on a challenge. Dante Curtis there. Diving down to the inside, trying to get to the inside of the 46 of Philip Martin heading into the corner. JP has figured out a way to not let anybody by. Make his car as wide as possible. He's running that middle line. The 03, Dante Curtis, getting around Philip Martin. Philip Martin is starting to go backwards. Oh, we got a car a little bit out of shape. That's Eddie Uckoff. And the number 51, he gathers it back up. He's got the 15 right on top of him. So far, has led every lap here. He soars it into turn number 1 one more time. Dante Curtis trying to get to that back bumper. A couple of cars just ahead of them, straggling just a little bit. Joshua Taylor and Thomas Frisch. They did not take the green flag. They're out on the track now, and they're trying to stay ahead of the leader, JP, Justin Pinnell. One man that's trying to catch that leader from the other side is the 03 of Dante Curtis. Philip Martin holding tight. A little bit of a gap back to Gary Eschen in the 8 car with the 15 of Damon Ecoff. Running in the top 5. Just outside the top 5, it's Eddie Ecoff. I don't know, brothers, father-son duo, something. But the 15 and the 51 trying to get it done, riding hard in the top 10. Bud Bregner is sitting in 7th spot in the number 40. Jeff Steinberger. Bergen, I'm going to mess that up all night long, I'm afraid. The 62. He is running in 8th place. DJ Wetmeyer out there in the 16. He is running in 9th. And Cody Hubert bringing up the last car on the top 10. Check in real quick with the number 97. He was shotgun on the field, courtesy of the victory last week. He has worked his way up to 12th position already. Jacob is on a mission, and cars are getting out of the way. That car is fast. Dante Curtis is taking over the lead now. The 46 is running in 2nd. JP is falling back to 4th, and he is going to fall again, I'm afraid. Eddie Eckhoff is right behind him, putting the challenge to the inside. Not quite able to do it that time. The 51 looking to try and break into the top 4. The 15 looking to follow. A lot of action up front, trying to keep it all straight. Dante Curtis has got the lead. Philip Martin really putting some pressure on that back bumper, the 54, 1 lap down. He's going to be 2 when Dante gets around him. But right now, he's kind of acting as a pick. The 03 around cleanly along with Philip Martin. Martin may have gotten a little bit tight there as he lost a little bit of speed and a little bit of ground on track to gap 1 car length. Gary Etchen in the 8 car trying to work his way around the slower traffic of Thomas Frisch. And Thomas trying to hold on. Got to keep those leaders in sight. The 60, that's JP, Justin Pinnell. He is running in 4th. And he has put a little bit of gap between himself and Eddie Ecoff. Damon Ecoff right behind him. Those two bumper to bumper through this whole race, I think. Bud Bregner out there in his number 40, still holding on to 7th for 62 of Jeff Steenbergen. I think that's the closest I'm going to get tonight. The 62, he is running in 8th place. DJ Wetmeyer is still out there running in 9th. And Cody Hubert running in 10th. Jacob Newstead, just a couple laps ago, I said he was in 12th. Nope, make that 11th as he has moved up 1 more position. Blaine Dockery out there running in 12th. Jonathan Grissett running in 13th with Patrick Langley in the 977. We got really squirrely there as the 57 of Sawyer Ott was to the inside. 977 gets it back going though. And now the 57 Sawyer Ott has the 27 of Brad the Taz Becker. He is on his back bumper and they're looking to make a twofer. There Vic in the 48. He is running in 17th position with Jonathan Cross in the 18 running in 10th. Excuse me, in 18th. Danny Valenzuela, he is running his 04 car in 19th position. Oh no, Danny gets turned. The 47 and the 4 get together. And Danny goes around. We'll go back and take a peek at that one. You see the 4 right there. The 47 behind him. Now it looks like the 47 just didn't check up enough for that corner. Got into the left rear of the 04 and just kept going. Danny Valenzuela facing the wrong way on track. Has to get that straightened back out. A lot of cars going around him while that happens. Danny down 1 lap now. Dante Curtis out there as your race leader. The 46 of Philip Martin running second. Gary Eshton is running in third. Guys, I really thank you for coming on out tonight. If this is your first time to the channel, and heaven knows it's my first time broadcasting on this particular channel, hit that like button, thumbs up, hit the bell, get notified anytime Turn 3 Racing Network goes live. It's been fun so far. Bristol, always an exciting track. We're on lap 20 of 150 under the caution. And I think we might take advantage and see if Philip Martin can come on down. Philip, this is Chris up in the booth. Do you have a copy? Hey, bud, so far it's 20 laps. Pretty exciting action. How's that car feeling for you out there in Bristol? Yeah, it's a long race, 150 laps. We've already done 21 of them. And do you have a little bit more under the hood of that 46? All right, bud. Well, hey, listen, first of all, thank you for having me out here tonight, and good luck for the rest of the race. Philip Martin joining us out here, and I just realized I had his mic shut off. Well, let me tell you what he said, guys. He said that we are awesome. He appreciates us. He's got a little bit more in the tank, doesn't want to put a lot of pressure on there, and yeah. Oh, and he said, "Nana goo goo, Pat, I'm gonna beat you in points." I think that's the last thing he said, but I could be mistaken. Not used to not having a co-chair, my buddy Rick. Again, hoping you're feeling better very soon, bud, because normally that mic would have been open anyway with Rick in there, but I shut it down thinking I wasn't going to use it, and well, we won't make that mistake again. So Philip, I apologize, but I told everybody exactly what you said, except for especially Pat. Lap 22 of 150. The last couple have been under caution. And that man right there, he started shotgun. He is running in 11th spot right now. Jacob Notstead is just on fire. So far, of the 5 races they've run, he has won all 5 of them, and he would love to make it 6. Cars are lining up 2 by 2. We're getting ready to go back green. Philip Martin going to be starting on the outside. He's got JP, Justin Pinnell right behind him. Dante Curtis starting on the inside. He's got the 8 of Gary Eshton right behind him. A good start for Dante as he gets a good jump on Philip Martin. Martin stuck on the outside. That could give the 8 all the window he needs. The 8 drops down to the inside, the 46 to the outside. Turning into turn number 3. and setting up for the all-important front stretch here at Bristol. And the 8 car just can't get there. 46 of Philip Martin goes back up in the second. A little bit of a battle there turned into running the same order in the top 4, make it top 5 as Eddie Ecoff is out there running in 5th. The 40, Bud Rinder, looking to try and get some action done on that bottom line. And from what we've seen, the bottom line not quite as fast as that top line. The top line definitely moving. And just as I say that, the top line kind of gathers all up. And the 40 had a shot, couldn't quite get there. The 97 sneaking in the picture now. Jacob Nusted up to 9th position with that restart. Under caution one more time. Got to try and figure out what happened. And it looks like the 48, Larry Vick, was involved. We'll go back and take a look. 48 was to the inside. Danny Valenzuela right behind him. Oh, Danny gets into him a little bit. Oh, the 01 gets into the back of the 04. 04 is no longer straight. The 48 came out relatively unscathed. We'll go back one more time. Take a look here at the 04 as Danny looks like he may have just came down just a little bit on the 48. But 48 got tight. One or the other. And that caused a little bit of a chain reaction behind them, resulting in Danny being stopped on track along with the number 10. Number 10, Jonathan Cross. Dante Curtis, still your race leader in the 03 with Philip Martin running in second. As we go back live. Seems like a decent enough time. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to be right back. We are back watching the 04 coming down out of pit road. And yeah, Pat, you're absolutely right. He keeps going the way he's going. He's going to run out of accident points, with 12 being a limit. I gotta say, during the commercial break, Danny came down pit road, and you should have seen his crew. They were over that wall so fast, trying to take care of any issues that the 04 was having. Very good pit stop out of the 04, try and take care of a little bit of damage. And the question is, does Danny always race like this? No. No, he does not. Actually, Danny is probably one of the cleaner racers I've ever seen. He seems to, every now and again, just fall into it. I've had years like that. Dante Curtis out front in his 03. Philip Martin in the 46. Going to be starting on the outside. Gary Etchen in the 8 car. Going to be starting inside. Second row, JP. Justin Pinnell going to be starting on the outside of the second row. And Eddie Ecoff going to be rounding out the top 5. Damon Ecoff is running 6th. Jeff Steenbergen is running in 7th. Bud Riedner is 8th. Jacob, and things are changing, guys. Just like that, things change. DJ Whitmire is running in the top 10, and that's how I'm going to have to say it for now, because it's all changing up as they go side by side. Roger's absolutely right. He's horrible. The 03 gets a good run over the start-finish line, and we are back to green. So far, this race has been very exciting. 2 cautions so far. And it looks like Dante Curtis definitely owning this track so far. The 8 car is under some serious pressure. Philip Martin is running in third, would love to get back to second. Lost the position on that restart, wants to get it back, and you see these guys almost 3 wide, just a little further back. The 97 trying to get his way up there. He is running 8th position right now, and he's looking to try and make it 7th. The 62 to the inside running 7th, and the 97 looking to try and get there. He's got the 15 and the 51 right in front of him. JP, Justin Pinnell stuck to the inside. Not where you want to be this early on in the race. Not a lot of grip down there. Oh yeah, that works, Pat. It's a new overlay. I apologize. Forgot to turn it on. Not used to having to turn it on. Very cool stuff happening out on track though. JP, like I said, he is down to the bottom. He's got the 51, Eddie Ickoff, and Eddie is now getting around JP. JP pushes himself back into 5th spot, looking to try and get it back, but the 97, Jacob Boosted, has him by a nose now. JP falls 1 more position on that bottom line. Not enough grip to keep up. The 51 gets a little bump. The 97 a little faster. The 15 is by JP, right behind him in that 15. And that is Damon Ickoff. 97 continues his march forward. Just ahead of him, it is Curtis, Eschen, and Martin, your top 3. The 51 now going down 1 more position. Jacob Newstead is now running in 4th. The 51 fighting back on the outside. That is the preferred line here right now. And he's just not able to do it. The 97 pulls in front, gives a little test. Not quite clear, pulls back down. The 97 looking to get there. The 46, Philip Martin, goes down to the inside, trying to get around the 8. Can't do it. That's going to open up a hole for the 97. The 97 to the outside. Jacob looking to try and take position away. Can't do it. Philip Martin down to the inside again. That's not where you want to be. No grip. No momentum. The 97 looking to try and take over 3rd. What a march. Lap 41 of 150, including 2 cautions. And 3rd place runner Jacob Newstead started shotgun running in 3rd. Gary Eschen in the 8 car now under the gun. Drops down low. The 97 looking to go around him. Takes over 2nd spot. The 97 has taken over 2nd spot. Dante Curtis has got to be looking in his mirror going, uh-oh. The 97 drops down low. We've seen a lot of cars not being able to do it. Can the 97 pass to the inside? The 03 of Dante Curtis looking to hold on. Can't. As the 97 pulls almost into the bumper of the 03. Exciting action up front. The 03 holding on desperately. The 97 would love to get back to the front, as he would love to sample 1st place here tonight. Curtis has led 38 laps. The 97, Jacob Newstead, would love to lead 1 and maybe more, as it looks like he's got him by just a sliver. The 97 pours it on, and he gets around, lets it float up. The 97 to the front, gets into the wall. Across the start-finish line, Jacob Newstead holds on to the lead. New race leader in the 97. Dante Curtis fought valiantly on the outside. Just could not hold on. The 46, Philip Martin, now starts setting his sights on the 03. Can Philip Martin get around Dante Curtis? Jacob Newstead is starting to pull away already. Good amount of distance there. He has cleared the field by a half a second. Just a couple of laps to battle now for 2nd. Back a little further. Running in 6th spot. It's the number 40. He's got JP, Justin Pinnell, right behind him, fighting to the inside. The 60 not able to get there. The 40 pulls away down to the inside of the 8. 40 car, Bud Ridner has position on the 8. The 8 battles back to the outside. And the 40 back on the inside. Now the 8 again over the start-finish line. And Gary Etchen trying to hold on to position. But Redner's got a lot of work to do if he's trying to do it on the inside. Roger, that hurts. I'm not going to lie. Damon Ecoff and the number 15. He has fallen back to 10th position. And he is just watching the action in front of him, trying to pick a line. He decides to go down to the inside of DJ Whitmire. Whitmire trying to get past the 62 to his inside. Check back up with the race leader. He is covering this field. He's got a 7/10 lead over now second spot, the number 46 of Philip Martin. Top 3 on the board. It's Nosted, Martin, and Curtis. Eddie Ecoff running in 4th in his number 51 with Gary Escher. And the number 8 running in 5th. JP trying to find a head of steam. JP, Justin Pinnell running in 6th, trying to figure out a way around the 8 car. Gets right to the back bumper, gives a little push. Not enough to get there in his number 60. You can start hearing these tires, they're getting angry. Number 10 is still out on track. That's Jonathan Cross. He is running 17th. On board now, Justin Fooft. Justin in that 47 car running in 13th position. Cody Hoover right in front of him in the 20. He is running in 12th with Brad the Taz Becker in his number 27. He's worked his way up to 11th spot. Bud Redner in the number 40. He is rounding out the top 10, running in 10th on the inside of the 62. That's Jeff Steenbergen. I'm telling you, Jeff, I am mutilating that name, but I am sorry. The 15 of Damon Ecoff. He is running in 8th position, and ahead of him, a bunch of cars. DJ Whitmire, JP, Justin Pinnell, the 8 of Gary Etchen, all running together on the track, nose to tail. That's your bro, sweet, awesome. Yeah, he's doing good out there, bud. Running 17th right now. He is on the lead lap. Eddie Ecoff running is number 51. He's the head of this train, and that is a wicked train right behind him. Make no doubt about it. 6 cars, put a blanket over them. 4th through 10th. Definitely out front. Patty has been for about 17 laps. JP has led 6 laps, and the only other driver to lead is Dante Curtis. He has led the most laps here at 39. We are under caution one more time. And we've got one up and over. That's the 8 car. That's Gary Etchen. We've got one stopped right behind him. We're going to go back and take a peek. Watching that 8 car. Oh, the 16 gets into him a little bit. Tight racing right there, and the 8 goes for a ride. There goes the motor. We heard that expire, and he is still flipping and comes to rest. Danny was not involved. Bang, we're going to get there right here after this caution. This does make caution number 3 on the night. Before we get there, we're going to take another quick commercial break. We're going to be right back.
to the front bumper, and he hits him again now. Ray Alfala into the outside wall.
He's gonna pass nearly 3 cars down that front straightaway, and he's gonna get them all done with. What amazing!
Lee to the inside goes Logan Cloudman is gonna touch in. Pit press.
saved it.
What a save!
Look to the outside as Cronkite goes off. De Jong into second place.
Going for the switchback. Oh, pinpoint driving.
It's howling down to the inside.
I tried, there's contact though.
Slide left of the racetrack. Chris Venner drives it back down underneath, and he takes that second spot right back. Joker goes to Garrett Lowe.
Garrett Lowe should take victory with all that contact. He's going to try and make the move around the outside the parabolica. That's not going to work, but he's going to try and get the cutback here. Get the run out the parabolica. That's beautifully done there. Michael Schumacher, there's a little bit of door banging as well.
And we are back. Caution still out there for the third time. Jacob Nodstad up front, and his number is 97. After starting shotgun on the field, made his way up to the front. Philip Martin going to be starting on his outside. The 03, Dante Curtis, starting in third. JP, Justin Pinnell, started on the pole in this one, led the first 6 laps, trying to get back up front. Jeff Sternbergen is running in 5th, and that rounds out top 5 as we get ready to go back green. Yeah. Okay. Chat. Green flag is out. Jacob Nodstad takes over the lead, and he has gone again. Again, he started from the shotgun of this field, and he is just taking it off. Philip Martin running in second. We got to get to the red camera. Can't see him there. Let's see. There he is. Philip Martin running in second. He is on the outside lane, just about where you want to be. See how far off from the wall he is, right about in the middle of the track. And that is about the right line here at Bristol. It's tough. This is a tough little track. JP, Justin Pinnell on the outside of the 03. JP tries to crack back in the top 3 and does. The 60 back up into the top 3. Dante Curtis moves down 1. The 62 rounding out the top 5. Bud Ringer is out there in the 40, and he is running in 6th spot right now. David Eckhoff running in 7th. Brad the Taz Becker out there running in 8th position with Justin Tooth running in, well, I was going to say running in 9th, but he is falling back. Cody Hubert takes over the 9th place. He is running behind Brad Becker. At number 20 trying to make his name felt out there. And now, I think we can take a lap around with Jacob Wilson around this track. Once we go by the start-finish line, one more time, we're going to take a look through the gyro cam and see just how banked Bristol really is. People forget, short track, but man, the banking here, just to keep up the speed is incredible. And a 97 is going to take us through. Across the start-finish line, dives down into turn number 1. Look at the banking there. 97, you can hear his tires just squealing away around those turns. The 97 knows he's got at least one set in his back pocket if he needs to use them, and he is rocket shipping that car around this track. We're going to take one more with him just to kind of take a peek. In fact, you know what? We're going to go with Philip Martin in second. We'll watch him go, watch Jacob go around the track just ahead of him. Philip Martin also really getting on those tires, listening to him squeal as he goes through the corners, turns 3 and 4 back onto the front stretch, and that's a view out of the front windshield of Philip Martin. Justin Pinnell running in third. That Main Street Motorsports number 60 doing a fine job here tonight. Started on the pole, fell back a little ways, has worked his way back up the third spot with Dante Curtis in the 03 running in fourth. Jeff Steenbergen running his number 62 in fifth spot with Damon Eckhoff in the number 15 right behind him. Bud Ridner is going to be in seventh spot in his number 40 with a 47. Justin Kluft, he is running eighth. Patrick Langley in his number 977 doing a good job up into the top 10, running in ninth. Brad the Taz Becker going to be running in 10th. Cody Hubbard running in 11th spot right now, but Sawyer Ott running down below, trying to get by. Sawyer running in 12th. Jonathan Cross in the 10, running in 13th spot. The 90 of Jason Udebush is running in 14th position. Danny Venezuela has worked his way up to 15th, still running in the 04. Jonathan Grissup running in 16th position. Blaine Dockery in the 91. Man, that's a bright car out there. He is running in 17th position. Eddie Eckhoff running in 18th. Would love to try and get back up towards the front. Was running in the top 10 for most of this one. Thomas Frisch running in the 19th position in his number 54. Scored 2 laps down. DJ Wetmeyer on pit road. Something seriously wrong with the 16. He's been down there for 7 minutes. Gary Etchen also on pit road for the last 7. That takes us through the field. We've got 4 cars off track right now, including Patrick Smith, who has joined us in chat. Not a stat. Gotcha. Thank you. Whatever his name is, it should be fast, because that is exactly what he has been here tonight, starting on the shotgun position in this field 84 laps ago, and he is running up front, has been. He's led 38 laps so far. One more lap and he's tied for the lead. And there it is right there. Now he's going to look to take over the most laps led position here tonight from Bristol. Philip Martin still running in second. JP looks like he might have a little bit of a challenge coming on his back bumper. Dante Curtis would love to try and catch him. And he's running a very different line right now than JP. JP really close to that wall. Hooking that apron, getting some extra turn ability, and man, he did that just right. Any more on that apron and he may have taken himself out. Holding on though was Dante Curtis, trying to find a little bit more speed out of that 03, and boy, look at that, he has actually started catching and reeling in JP. JP's got to be looking in that mirror, trying to figure out a line behind him. The 62 running in 5th with Damon Eckhoff and Bud Ridner right behind him in the 40. Action intense all around this track. And we get to a big group of cars. It starts with the number 20. That's Kobe Hogan. Kobe leading of charge from 8th on back. He's got the 90 of Jason Rodebush right behind him with Danny Venezuela. The 04 Turn 3 Network street stock car. Gets no pay for running that paint tonight. Brad Taz Becker has fallen back to 11th in his number 27. He's got Jonathan Cross right behind him in his number 10. Jonathan Grissom running in 13th. Sawyer Ott running 14th. Blaine Dockery in his 91 running in 15th position, slightly off from that huge pack just ahead of him. Pat, you're not wrong. From what I've seen, you're absolutely right. The only thing iRacing has gotten wrong in the last little bit is how many fans are in the field. And I'll tell you, these guys are all out there enjoying what has been a hell of a race here on Turn 3 Network, courtesy of Shut Up and Race. Full fan base out there, Bristol strong, under the lights. I have seen a lot of racing here at Bristol on iRacing, and this has been one of the better races that I've seen, without any question whatsoever. The 97 really taking charge now. He's led 48 laps, hasn't given up an inch since he's taken over the lead. Has a 3-point-second gap over Philip Martin. That is huge. In fact, we'll try and figure out just how big it is. Even from the blimp, those two cars not in the same picture. Dante Curtis and JP, Justin Pinnell getting it on for third spot. JP fighting back on the inside. Dante Curtis has it. Justin Pinnell wants it. JP tries it side by side. Can't get there. Across the start-finish line, diving down into turn one is the 03. Gets a little wiggly. Came into that corner just a little hot to Dante Curtis, and that's going to give JP the ability to come back onto the inside. JP really wants that position back. Would love to finish top three tonight. Lap 97 of 150. And JP trying to find a way around the 03. Great battle here. JP looks to have backed off just a little bit, maybe trying to save some tire, as we are getting very close to 50 laps to go. Remember, these guys do have a set of tires they can use here tonight. Not necessarily that they have to, but they do have a set on standby. Dante Curtis looking to extend the gap between himself and Justin Pinnell in the 60. And the 62 running in fifth, that's Jeff Steenbergen. And Jeff is about a second behind JP, Justin Pinnell. Damon Eckhoff right behind the 62, trying to catch him up with the number 40 car. That's Bud Radner. And Bud is running in the top 10, running 7th spot. Danny Valenzuela, speaking of running top 10, the 04 is there in the running in 8th position, with Cody Hubrid right behind him in the number 20, and Brad Taz Becker rounding out the top 10. '97 going to be starting to look to put some cars a lap down as he is getting closer and closer to the tail end of the field. Look to see that coming in probably about 10 laps or so, as he's working lap 103 of 150. And it may happen sooner than that. The 192, that's Jonathan Grussup, is looking in his rearview mirror, and he has got a mirror full of the leader. And the 97 dives down to the inside. Jonathan Grussup now down one lap, gets back to the rear bumper, can't quite make it back around. No, he cannot. The 97 motor's on. Oh, the 90. That's Jason Rudebush facing the wrong way on the track, and he hits the escape key. He has taken a tow ride to the pits road. That keeps this thing under green. That is exactly what we like to see out of drivers. Get them off the track. Don't bring out that caution. Oh, caution out anyway. Oh no, the 27, Brad Becker, looks like he may have some damage. We're going to go back and take a look. 27 following the number 20. The 20 goes up high, the 27 goes low. Oh, the 20 got loose. Gets into the 27 and around he goes. Not a lot of damage there, but he is going to lose some track position, and that's more important at this point. Sheet metal is not a big deal here at Bristol, but man, track position is everything. And speaking of track position, that is going to tighten everything back up. That makes caution number 4 on the night. And now the question becomes, do we want new tires? And the 97 is, where did he go? There he is. 97 has peeled off, so he is taking tires. The 03 taking tires, Dante Curtis. There goes JP, Justin Pinnell taking tires. Very long pit stop here with these street stock cars. Seems like forever in these cars. 97, full service, back out on track. It'll be interesting to see where things kind of come back around as these guys get ready to go. Danny's team flying through that pit stop with a 13.2 second stop. I'm going to assume he got 2 tires, but with a team that can get over the wall as fast as his, he may have gotten 4. New race leader, the 91, that's Blaine Dockery. Blaine feeling what it's like to be up front. Philip Martin in the 46 going to be restarting in second. Bud Radner is top 10 contender all night long, up to third. And Jacob Nottestead is running in fourth after that pit stop. Danny Venezuela going to be running in fifth. Dante Curtis comes out running in sixth. JP going to be seventh. So the field all shaken up now. Roger confirming, yes, pit crew got over the wall very quickly. I want to take the opportunity right now to thank everybody that's tuned in or will tune in to watch the race here on Turn 3 Racing Network. Really do appreciate it, guys. This is our inaugural week here, and what a race to put on. Holy cow, Roger's had a couple. I'm going to have tonight and tomorrow night, and I'm super excited to be back up in the booth. It's been too long. Hopefully Rick's feeling better by tomorrow night. Rick, buddy, I really hope you are feeling better. We are on lap 111. This is caution number 4. And we are getting set to go back to green flag racing. Pace car lights are off. Cars are lining up 2 by 2. We're going down the back stretch, getting ready to go. Oh boy. I am sorry, we have to go back live. This is a problem. We don't have replay graphics. We are back live, and it looks like Philip Martin is taking control of this field. The 97 really jumping forward. 03 also doing the same. Philip Martin under attack. The 97 to the inside. Fresh tires, remember. Jacobs got those fresh tires. Philip Martin on the original set of tires. Oh, no, he is not. He came down for 2 by the score. Yeah, he was on pit road. Looks like he got 2. But that's not enough to hold the 97 down. We saw him get for the 3. Whoa, boy. Dante Curtis goes for a ride, able to hold on to it, loses 1 position. Not bad. I thought that car was going around. JP's marred back in 6th spot, trying to make his way forward. Has 4 fresh tires under that number 60. Back up front, Jacob is pulling away yet again. Philip Martin running in 2nd. Jeff Sternbergen running in 3rd. The 03, Dante Curtis, we saw him just about lose it. He was able to maintain, and what a save out of that 03. He is moving forward. Bud Redner in his number 40 running in 5th. Bud's been there in the top 10 for most of this race. Looking good out there in that Budweiser number 40. JP getting a little marred back there. He is running in 6th. He's got the 54, which is 2 laps down, the 15, which is 1 lap down, just ahead of him. Philip Martin continues to run in second position here. And he is down by about 0.8 of a second right now. The 62 looking to try and see if he can get to the outside. Can't do it. And he lost a little bit of time. The 03 looking to catch it back up. Running very different lines, the 62 and the 03. Dante Curtis running a more conventional down to the inside, back up to the wall. The 62 hanging out on the outside. And that is allowing the 03 to try and catch up. But look at the 62 go. He has caught the back bumper of Philip Martin. Philip Martin may be under attack. Bumper to bumper, the 62 and the 46 going into the corner. The 62 goes down low. 46 can't hang. And the 62 is taking over second spot. Great driving there out of Jeff Sternbergen. I'm guaranteeing he wants to finish in the top 3 so he can tell me how to pronounce his name. And the 46 of Philip Martin fighting back on the inside. Gets a little loose, has to back down a little bit. Saves that 46. The 03 catches the back bumper. 03 looks to go down to the inside. Lap 123 of 150. This one winding down quick. .62 looks like he is going to hold on to second for the time being. The 03 gets around Philip Martin. Philip Martin tries to stay to the top. The 03 able to hold on to the bottom side. And he gets around Philip Martin. Bud Ridner in the 40 car may have seen how that one was done. May try and set up the same move right now. Philip Martin falling back to 4th spot. What a move by Dante Curtis, the 03 to get around Martin. 46 looks like he's trying to find a way back. Down goes he down towards the bottom he goes. The 46 looking to try and get back into third. The 03 and the 46 setting to do battle again. Philip Martin can't get there this time. That lets the 40 try and close the gap. Oh, the 40 gets to the back bumper of the 46. Philip Martin able to hold on, no problem there. Good amount of contact between the 46 and the 40 as the 40 found the right rear bumper of the 46 car. Very clean, respectful racing going on here tonight out of the Shut Up and Race bunch, as we have only had 4 cautions here tonight on this, one of their keystone races of the season. That man right there, in the 5 races they've completed, has won all 5, would love to make it 6. He's got Jeff Steenbergen right behind him in the 62. Dante Curtis, we saw him get around Philip Martin in the 46. And Philip has been fighting back since. 20 laps to go now. A little bit of a gap that Dante Curtis is opening up over Philip Martin. Martin's got to try something a little different to try and get some momentum and march his way back up towards the 03. We just saw Bud Regner get a little bit loose in his number 40. JP running in 6th position still. Cody Hubrid running in 7th in his number 20. Danny Valenzuela in the top 10 running 8th. Jonathan Cross running in 9th. And Sawyer Ott rounding out the top 10 back up front. It's Jacob Husted and Noddestead. And he has led 83 laps that we have done here so far tonight. Wants to lead 17 more. Across the start-finish line to make it 16 laps to go. The 97 not looking in the rearview mirror anymore. It's all out the front window now. Jeff Sternbergen just had one wicked glitch as he went off track for just a moment. That's something to keep an eye out for. When drivers start blinking, they get... Oh, it's tough. Oh, the 03 touches the wall because he can't see the driver in front of him. Dante Curtis is racing with somebody he cannot see as Jeff Sternbergen's connection having issues. And we see the sparks flying from an invisible car. The 03 nowhere to go. Doesn't know what to do. Philip Martin looking to try and take advantage. Blinking cars always an issue here in iRacing, but we hope that it doesn't affect the racing right now. It definitely seems to be affecting Dante Curtis in the 03. Doesn't know exactly where to go. Sternbergen, his connection is, if you guys could see what I'm seeing, it's unbelievable. Never want to disappoint the audience, ladies and gentlemen. We are on board Jacobs number 97. We've got 11 laps to go. We're watching the wheel. What a pretty wheel it has been here tonight. He's led 89 laps so far of this race. Make it 90 now. He's crossed the start-finish line. Needs to have 10 more. He's going to try and make it an even 100 laps led. Unbelievable. Started shotgun tonight. I think he took over on lap number 45 and hasn't looked back since. Dealing with the 51 car and the 91 car, they're getting out of the way of the leader, which is exactly what you want to see. Update for second spot, Dante Curtis and Jeff Sternbergen are getting it on back there. We're going to have to go take a look at that. The 62 and the 03 definitely getting it on here for second spot. 8 laps to go. And 62 with some very untimely internet issues. Seems to have straightened itself out now as the 03 gets around clean. Dante Curtis up to second. Philip Martin looking to follow. Philip Martin looking to try and make it twofer, can't do it. Philip Martin takes over third at the line, loses it. With 6 laps to go, Jacob still up front. He's got a 4-second lead. Philip Martin looks to have taken over third spot, does so cleanly in his number 46 with 5 laps to go. We go back to the race leader. 5 laps left for Jacob. Can he win this one? Make it number 6 on the season with 6 races run. We're going to find out here very, very shortly. Make it 2 miles. Down on the backstretch goes the 97, still building a heck of a lot of speed out of that car. Into turns 3 and 4, back out onto the front stretch. 1.5 miles to go for Jacob to try and win this one. Three laps to go. The 97 has been in charge of most of this race. He's led 97 laps. Make it 98 as he crosses the start-finish line with 1 mile to go. A 4.7-second lead over second place Dante Curtis. The 97 with 1 lap to go, guys. That's a half a mile before he wins race number 6 of 6 races run here at the Shut Up and Race Series. Late model action getting it done here tonight. What a blast I'm having up in the booth. This has been just a blast. And the 97 crosses the start-finish line in first place. Dante Curtis takes second. Jeff Sternbergen in third. JP, Justin Pinnell, he is running 4th at the finish of this one with Bud Ridner rounding out the top 5. Whew, guys. Whew, I am out of breath. Bristol does it to me every single time, and here we are again with just a fantastic race. I want to give props out to the admins, props out to the drivers. Man, it was fun to watch. Jacob coming home first place after starting shotgun on the field. The 03 Dante Curtis third, and the 62 of Jeff Steenbergen. And I guarantee I'm saying that wrong. We're going to find out here right around the corner. We're going to be right back. What an awesome race, and I super excited. 4 cautions here and 150 laps. Street stock action, unbelievable. And I've got the top 3 finishers with me, starting with finisher number 3. And I'm going to do it one more time. Jeff Steenbergen. Is that correct, Jeff?
Yeah, you nailed it.
It's the first time tonight, bud. Congratulations on finishing in 3rd spot tonight, man. What a great race. That was really fun to watch.
Yeah, thanks. That was a lot of fun. A lot of action the whole race through. Battling early on in the back half of the top 10, and got some new tires on, got up into the top 3, and had a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was, like I said, just a lot of fun to watch, and I would watch that race 100 times again. Obviously, this is the first time I've seen you guys race. I know a couple of the guys in the league, so I didn't quite know what to expect, but I knew to expect clean, respectful driving, and that's what you guys put on. Tell me about bringing that 62 up towards the front.
Yeah, I kind of messed up in qualifying, got myself started a little further back than I wanted to, but just kind of played patient early on and tried not to use my tires up too much. I wasn't sure where the cautions were going to land, so I wasn't sure when I was going to get some new ones put on, but the strategy worked out pretty good, and got myself up into 2nd place there at the end, which kind of surprised me.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch, man. Hey, listen, anybody on that number 62 that you need to thank tonight?
Yeah, I just want to thank Ultimate Race Cars for getting me a good car here and all the support.
Awesome. All right, Jeff. Again, congratulations on 3rd place tonight. I'm not sure what channel I pulled you out of, but I'll let you get back to it. All right, bud?
All right, thanks a lot, Chris.
All right, congratulations once again to Jeff Steenbergen. I probably just messed it up. I don't know. I'm sorry if I did, Jeff. Coming home 2nd tonight, driver of the number 03, it's Dante Curtis. Dante, this is Chris up in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Listen, man, that was a really good finish. You had about 20 laps of action there towards the end that it really could have gone one way or the other. You ended up pulling that 03 up into 2nd spot. A good night for you, both in the race and in the point standings. Why don't you tell me about it?
Yeah, it was. We had a good run. I was able to get into second there at the end of that first little run, and then we finally had that late yellow and come down to get tires. And I was going to take 2 and jump everybody and just go for the track position, but it got stuck on the jack stand, so I ended up taking 2 tires, but had to wait for 4, so we got screwed there. But other than that, I mean, it was good racing there with Phil and Jeff. I knew if I could slide up in front of Jeff and get the top side from him, I could probably hold off Phil, and that's what I was able to do. Sucks he wrecked there at the end.
Yeah, but good race all around, and again, congratulations on bringing that car home in second. A great night for you. Anybody on the 03 that you need to thank?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank Logan Runyon at Runyon Motorsports, Dante Curtis Designs, Circuit World, and Ray Cook at American Racer South.
All right, bud. Hey, listen, again, congratulations. I don't remember what channel I pulled you out of, so I'll let you get back to your own, but congratulations once again for bringing the 03 home in second spot tonight.
Thank you.
And that leaves us with but one more driver to talk to. And just as I was grabbing him, he went away. Where did he go? Give me one moment here, folks. Here he is. And it is Jacob, your race winner tonight in the number 97. Jacob, first of all, congratulations on the race win. Secondly, please tell me how you pronounce your last name so I can get it right once tonight.
It's pronounced Nottestead. Thank you.
Nottestead. Oh, beautiful. I think I got it once during the broadcast. Congratulations, man. I'll tell you what, starting shotgun on the field, you led 100 laps even tonight. It's got to feel pretty good. I know you've won every single race so far this season. You going to make it number 7 next week?
Yeah, that's the plan. It's been pretty tough coming from the back most of these races, but tonight went all right. I was surprised with the clean racing we saw here at Bristol, so it went good.
Yeah, anytime you come to Bristol and only get 4 cautions, especially out of these cars, let's face it, they don't always handle the best here at Bristol, but 4 cautions, you leading 100 laps, running away with the points, you got it going on pretty good, and you got a pretty wheel too.
Yeah, I guess I just gotta thank my grandma for supporting with the internet and making me some dinner tonight. The Meg Rolls really powered me to victory lane.
Well, I was just gonna say, and I'll still ask because there might be somebody else out there, but anybody else on that 97 you got to thank besides Grandma?
Well, that's about it for this iRacing deal. I do race in real life, so I got to thank all them guys, Kearns Motor Car Company, Wagner Construction, Hogan Farms, Wolf Storage, TNT Stone, Amsoil, and KSD Automotive.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations once again on the win. What an absolutely awesome race. It was fun watching you come through the field. And again, congratulations on the race win.
Thank you. Thanks for putting up the broadcast tonight. Hopefully we'll do it again next week.
Perfect. All right, guys, that is your race winner. Coming home tonight, first place after starting shotgun on the field, it's Jacob in the 97. And I just need to thank a couple of people. I need to thank Philip Martin. I need to thank Pat Smith. I need to thank JP, Justin Pinnell, and I'm sure I'm missing a couple of people out there. But guys, thank you very much for inviting us out to do this broadcast. It was certainly my pleasure. Anytime I can come to Bristol, it's one of my favorite tracks here on the service. And man, I will do this race anytime. I will watch your races going forward. And congratulations to all of you, admins and drivers alike, for putting on what I believe is one hell of a show here tonight. Congratulations to everybody, and thank you. And everybody out there in out there in YouTube land here on the Turn 3 Racing Network, again, I want to thank you for coming out tonight. If you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up, hit that bell notification. We'll go live, you'll know it, and we'll grow. For you and for me tonight, that is the end of the story from Bristol. Have a great night.